Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another video. I hope you guys are doing incredibly well as always. I just want to thank you guys for being here with me. Thank you for your support, for subscribing to the channel, for your lovely comments. And of course, guys, a big shout out to the mega crew over on Patreon. I love connecting with you guys and thank you for supporting me and the work that I do. All right, so I'm back with some more messages here from the Divine Masculines. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull one of these random messages. The other day I had this weird kind of like trance where I was like guided to just go sit down, write these messages, crumple them up and put them away. So I'm back to do another one of these messages from the masculine, just what they want you to know. Maybe you're drawn to the title of the reading. Many of you are trying to connect to your masculine or your twin flame counterpart through telepathy. You're just trying to tune into their energy, and this is a result of the tuning in. Here's what they want to tell you, okay? I miss you in the early hours of the morning. I wake up with a longing for you. Okay, so they wake up with a longing for you. I feel like this is the divine feminine that they're speaking to. Let's go ahead and get a message from the Tarot of Sexual Magic. What are they thinking when they wake up? Holy guys, honestly, I don't know how much the Tower card is going to come out. And I don't know how much this energy is going to come up. But for me, at this point, I feel like it's pretty validated that a lot of them are worried about you being with somebody else. Google it, I dare you. Take a look at the Tower card in the Tarot of Sexual Magic. I can't flash it on the tube. If you guys are with me on Patreon, normally the readings are raw and unfiltered because it's an 18 plus audience. But honestly, if you guys Google it, the Tower card and the Tarot of Sexual Magic, you can see what it is for yourself. And picture your masculine as the one kind of wielding the like axe or machete, however you guys refer to it. It's a symbolism of the energy or maybe the intensity that they're feeling. I know it's been like a theme with like just feeling entitled towards having the divine feminine. It's like this entitled energy that I'm getting. Maybe a lot of them are having that twin flame epiphany where it's like, low key they might be saying like, that's mine, like she's mine, she's meant for me type of thing. We also have the Eight of Wands here coming through. Yeah, like again, I'm feeling this energy of like they want to know if you're like making offers towards anybody else. Is anybody else making offers towards you, divine feminine? Is anybody else coming towards you, showing you attention, sending you pictures? Just maybe even asking you out. A lot of your divine masculines as well. I sense that a lot of them worry about the people that are close to them, maybe keeping an eye on you. It doesn't have to resonate for everyone, but maybe you're a divine feminine where like your masculine's friends, they've mentioned like how attractive you are, or there's this like devious energy where you may not know it, divine feminine, but a lot of your divine masculines can feel the competition around them, or that people around them who know them and know you, they want to initiate some type of competition. I don't know, maybe you're looking different, divine feminine. You're definitely attracting a lot of people towards you. You're sensual at this time. The way you dress is different. I'm getting like you're just very feminine right now. Many of you may be embracing just dressing a little bit softer, showing off more skin, doing your hair, just feeling that energy within you to feel comfortable in that place. And, it's like you trust your intuition in this case. We also have the lizard here, which is, it's this effect that the feminine is like being a chameleon. Many of you know how to drive your divine masculine wild. And you don't even have to do anything outwards. It's just energy. Like you guys know your masculine so well. I feel like there's a lot of eyes on you because you're putting yourself out there. And I feel like you pick and choose when you want to do that because maybe as a divine feminine, sometimes you can handle the energy output that's coming towards you when you put yourself out there. And then maybe in different instances, if you're in a different funk, just depending on where the planets are at the time, you might find that you just want to reserve yourself a little bit more. You know what you can handle. So some of you might, tend to dress down during certain periods of time because just the energy output and input is too much. but I feel like you're in a place where you can handle it, right? Like you might be the Queen of Wands right now where you're like, bring it. Like you're feeling sexy, you're feeling in charge of yourself, you're feeling very independent. And a lot of your masculines can sense this, and so they really want to come forward as the King of Cups here. I feel like this is offering genuine, stable love. Like it's like a true love connection, a true love commitment. The King of Cups is commitment because they're mature, they're devoted to you now, Divine Feminine. In the past, like maybe they kind of messed around. Like in Trinidad, we say play the ass. They play the ass, you know. They made you take them for a fool, in other words, okay? And they made you take them for a fool at a time where they didn't realize who they were dealing with. And it's like, shit, like I made myself look like a complete idiot in front of a woman. So you really made them mature in a sense where they want to be more grounded. We have the Knight of Pentacles, or the Prince of Autumn in this deck here, which is, you know, again, like, you know, for me, the King of Cups is somebody who is honorable in love, and like the Prince or the Knight of Autumn is somebody who's just like a gentleman, right? They're someone who you can depend on. They have a good sense of humor. They make you feel really comfortable. They're really down to earth. They'll hold the door open for you. They will they're just very mindful of the feminine energy is what I'm getting, because earth energy itself is very feminine in nature. I feel like a lot of earth sign men too tend to be like masculine men with a feminine energy. It doesn't mean to say like they're attracted to like men or whatever the case is. It's just like it might be like a divine masculine who carries a feminine charge, but then they're attracted to a woman who carries a divine masculine charge. Like she's very in charge, independent, like, you know, it just kind of works in their dynamic. But yeah, that's just the energy exchange that I'm getting there. It is somebody who's wanting to come towards you as like wise, like they have higher knowledge. They're aware of this connection as well, is what I'm getting from the Prince of Autumn, because like they're slow moving and like they might be slow to get things, but the reason they're slow to get things is because they want to take time to understand you. They want to take time to know where you're coming from, because they too can feel this connection, right? They obviously feel the jealousy from the major arcana of a Tower card coming through. And in the way that it's coming through, it's like they're attracted to you because they can't stand the thought of anybody else being near you or having you, or, you know, experiencing some of the things that they've experienced with you. They don't want anybody else to have that. You know, they feel like that experience belongs to them. We have the Strength card here. Okay, the 11 that's coming through. What I'm getting through this card without even reading the message at the bottom is that, like, you know, you both have been strong in this connection, and I feel like it's a strong connection in the eyes of the universe. Like, it'll always come back to one another. Okay, we also have the King of Spring here. Let me just read the message, guys. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness. Forgiveness is coming up again. If you guys haven't checked me out on Patreon or even checked out the last YouTube reading, check it out, because the same types of messages here are coming through. It's time to embrace how wonderful you are. A lot of you are having a new start to your twin flame journey, but it's like, it's in a more balanced way. I feel like a lot of you've learned from the separation, and what I'm getting from that is like, it hurt the masculine to be away from you this long, Divine Feminine. If you guys are tuned in or if you're paying attention, it hurt them to be away from you this long. Okay, we have the King of Wands here, and the King of Wands is somebody who, you know, they're financially lucky at this time. Okay, their leadership skills are needed right now. And what I mean by that is like a serious offer coming towards you. You're a strong woman in their eyes, Divine Feminine. You might be out there with your life purpose or just the work that you do, and you might have a leadership position. So a lot of people look up to you. A lot of people seek advice from you. They might seek wise counsel from you. Even when you're at work, you might have other people who outrank you, and it's like you're their go-to person because maybe just things are the way they are right now, and you haven't been able to get a promotion at their level, but you already know how to do their type of work. So you might have your boss constantly pulling you into their office all the time because they need to ask you, like, how do I do this, or how do I do that? Or you might find like your lead hand at work or whoever's in charge, they frequently come to you in order to find out how to lead. And the King of Wands is somebody who strikes me as a leader as well. Like they like to be inspired by things. They like to do things to the best of their ability. They will see something that's ordinary and make it great. And you inspire this within them, Divine Feminine. So I feel like, this is somebody who, yeah, of course they may be triggered right now about what it is you're doing, who it is you're with. They can feel you moving forward. But at the same time, it's like they like it. They're turned on by this energy because you're obviously bringing out the kings in them, right? These are 2 kings. There's only 2 more until they get to the emperor. So it's like you're making this person kind of move through the path of like mastering themselves and their self-development. And I feel like in their eyes, there's no greater prize than the Divine Feminine, And it's like, I don't mean for that to sound like sexualized or like, I don't know, like misogynistic or whatever the case is. It's just, for them, it's like the ultimate feel good, like in this lifetime, being able to experience things in the flesh, as seen here in the 8 of Wands card depicted. For them, the enjoyment is just having the Divine Feminine. Whenever you guys feel a pull to have like some kind of physical manifestation of the connection, like you guys want to maybe like get busy, yeah, there's our ding, our confirmation. But if you guys want to kind of make love or come together, or you know what I mean, like you guys want to make things happen in the physical, it's a strong indication that like a lot of your masculines are ready to move through whatever they got to move through to get to you. And a lot of you can feel this. Many of you can feel it wanting to occur. You want it to happen. Let's find out what the romance angels have to say. Because I feel like a lot of feminines are in this place of like, do I trust it though? Like, how many times have I been through this with my person? One way is that you guys have never been in separation as long as you've been in separation. That might be an indication that you are able to just trust that there is an ascension of the bond between you two. It's been the longest separation ever. Okay, so but what do you need to know, Divine Feminine? Let's get a card for the Divine Feminine specifically. If your masculine is obviously planning on making a move forward, what's your best course of action? Okay, so just give in. You're obviously attracted to them, Divine Feminine. There's no lying. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully, okay? What that means is just be honest. Like, you're obviously attracted to this Divine Masculine. Nobody does it like this Divine Masculine. There might be a lot of suitors coming towards you. Another message I was getting as well is like, you have a lot of people watching you, Divine Feminine. A lot of people feeling very drawn to you, very passionate. When they might be looking you up on like social media. The universe might be presenting little hints or offers of romantic love, but at the end of the day, like, I feel like nobody can do it like your Divine Masculine does. Like, you'll always feel this strong magnetic attraction towards your Divine Masculine. Like, they're an emperor. That's why they're moving through the kings here. We had 2 kings show up in this reading and a knight. Okay, it's someone who is taking things slow and steady. But it's because you deserve it, Divine Feminine. You don't want somebody rushing towards you who is inexperienced. And they know that. The Strength card is coming through because you're a strong woman, right? I mean, like, you have a lot of people coming towards you and they want to make offers and they feel like they can offer you a lot. Maybe a lot of men coming towards you with money, materialistic wealth. But that's not enough for you because you already have those things on your own. So you're in a different game now where, you know, you're forcing your masculine into this position. But even though it's forcing them, it's like they like that. They like that push. It's like somebody who doesn't get to work until the very last minute. Like, you procrastinate, but what gets you to get your work done is like the very last minute rush. You're able to start working. Just working under pressure, that might be your thing. But yeah, like, I feel like for a lot of you, your Divine Masculines can feel like they're doing this work because you're still pulling them in somehow. You're still attracted to them. I feel like they can think, like, when you think, of them or just holding on to their energy, like, they can feel it. Point blank, period. Even if it's just thinking about them at the back of your mind and you still plan on moving forward, they can still feel you holding on to them at the back of their mind. And as long as they can feel that, they won't stop coming. All right? So you know, this is a divine masculine where it's like, as long as you send out that invitation, they're never going to stop coming for you. Even if things are slow moving and they have shit to figure out or whatever the case is, at the end of the day, like that attachment to you or coming towards you, it'll always be there. All right. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. All right. I love you guys. Take care. Catch me on Patreon if you guys want to connect one-on-one. Otherwise, YouTube family, I love you guys and I'll catch you in the next reading. Okay. All right. Bye guys.